getting hot in the room already. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Just JP. My name is Justin, and today we're listening to Dancing with the Moonlit Night by Genesis, of course. This is from their album Selling England by the Pound, which was released in 1973. Now, you may have noticed in the title that this is actually a second listen, and you may be wondering to yourself, I never saw a video of JP listening to this song. Where did this come from? Okay, so after we had listened to Firth of Fifth on JPMP, I actually just got really excited and wanted to listen to more. So that very same day, I had listened to this song. I wanted to hear more of Genesis. That was my first exposure to them, and I absolutely loved it. So I just listened to this song. In all honesty, I haven't listened to it since then. So it's almost going to be a first listen, but it would be dishonest of me to put first listen when it's not actually my first listen. You know, thank you guys for joining me here, for watching the videos. I don't know what it is you enjoy about the channel. I mean, I know what it is you enjoy about the channel, but I don't think I do that great of a job, if I'm being 100% honest. But I love listening to music. I love talking about it. And you guys are the best friends to discuss that with. So I appreciate that. Thank you from the bottom and the top of my heart. Why do we always say the bottom? Why not the top? The top is the best part anyway. Not that I've ever tasted heart. I'm not Hannibal, though the TV series is great. You guys can join me on Twitter. You guys can join me in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of the song, and let's do it. This is Dancing with the Moonlit Night.
Can you tell me where my country lies? Said the unicorn to his true love's eyes. It lies with me, cried the queen of maybe. For her merchandise, he traded in his prize. Paper late, cried a voice in the crowd. Old man dies, the note he left was signed Old Father Thames. It seems he's drowned, selling England by the pound. Citizens of hope and glory, time goes by. It's the time of your life. Easy now, sit you down, chewing through your wimpy dreams. They eat without a sound, digesting England by the pound. Young man says you are what you eat well. Old man says you are what you wear. What you are, you don't give a damn. Bursting your belt, that is your homemade sham. The captain leads his dance right on through the night. Join the dance, follow on till the gray of sunset sees them all. Follow on till the gold is cold. Dancing out with the moonlit night. Knights in the green shields dance and shout. a fat old lady outside the saloon, paying out the credit card. She plays for tune. The deck is uneven right from the start, and all of their hands are playing a part. Captain leaves his dance right on through the night. Join the dance for a while. A round table talk it down we go. You're the show, off we go with you. Play the hobby horse, I play the fool. We'll tease the bull ringing round and round, round and round. Follow on with a twist of the world we go. Follow on till the gold is cold. Dancing out with the moonlit night. Nights in the green fields down and shout.
I mean, it's awesome, right? It's awesome. Just as good as I remembered. I didn't remember everything about it. Like I said, I only listened to it once, and that was a while back. One of my favorite parts of this song is the opening. I love Peter's opening. It's like a funeral dirge. It's like a funeral dirge. I love how he sings from this lonely place, this place of isolation, going off the name of the album, Selling England by the Pound. So it's apparent at the time that Peter felt that England was perhaps selling itself. Now, I don't know the history behind what made him feel that way, but you can hear it. You can hear the political plea in the way that he sings.
Can you tell me where my country lies?
From the very beginning, can you tell me where my country lies? Where was it? Where is it? I don't see it anywhere. We've sold ourselves. He's responded with, "It lies with me," cried the queen of maybe. For her merchandise he traded his prize. So England traded itself. I don't know what for. Like I said, I don't know the political story behind it, but that's what I hear in the story here and the way he sings. My favorite thing throughout this whole song is the guitar. Hackett is crazy in this song. From the small, subtle things into that big, monstrous riff. The solo is amazing. The ending of this song, beautiful, magical even. Enchanting, if you want to go that route. I love the opening guitar playing so much. Let me skip it. This. And then he sings out a little more. But I love, like you guys have no idea, I love that guitar. Just that little thing. Sometimes there's small things and small little moments in the music that really like take you somewhere. And all it is that. It's just dun 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 dun. And then when the drums first come in that just awesome beat, like I get chills when I hear that. That is my favorite part of the song. Like the song is good, no doubt. There's many memorable moments in the song. That just happens to be my favorite part of the song. I love it. That is my favorite part of the song. I absolutely love that part. If that had gone on for a lot longer, I'd be happy. That is my favorite part of the song. I don't care. I know there's a lot of good parts in this song, and I know you're saying, how could that be? Listen, that's my favorite part of the song. I was thinking in the back of my head, like, that sounds like a hip hop sample. Like that, you could sample that so easily. And then I saw that this, apparently part of this song was sampled by Outkast. At least it's a decent group. Spotty Oddie Dopalicious. See how like the whole song is sung even like a crying plea. Like a cry for help. And then it gets into this part. This is an absolutely monstrous riff. That is a monstrous riff. And the drumming during that part is so good. In the back, it sounded like just a single bass at first, but then I hear like a little double stroke on the bass. Like, right? Boom, boom. And then the solo that Hackett rips this thing, that is just fire. The soloing in that big riff in that section is just so well done. It adds a momentous and monumental power to the song. And the speed up at the end before it gets back and tosses it back into Gabriel's court. And you know, there's something about Peter Gabriel's voice that I have enjoyed, and I think it's somewhat acquired. His voice is very natural. And I mean, a lot of singers during this time sound very natural. There's not a lot of gloss and overproduction at this time yet. But what I mean is that I had read somewhere, and please tell me if this is true or not true. I'm not 100% sure or 100% sure. But I believe at Foxtrot, he hadn't taken like proper vocal lessons. Like I said, all of this can be wrong. I'm not sure. I think that if that is the case going into this album and this song as well, it actually works in his favor. Because even if at this point he has had proper vocal lessons, he just sounds like he's singing very natural. You know, like he's not I don't want this to come out the wrong way. He doesn't sound like a overly trained singer to the point where every note and every facet of his voice is perfect. He sounds like a diamond with some edges on it. You know, like the diamond's just been unearthed. It hasn't been processed yet. It hasn't been cleaned up. There's still some grit in it. You can tell it's beautiful and it has great, clarity and whatever they rate diamonds at. But there's still dirt on it. That's kind of what I feel with his voice. Like you can tell he's a good singer, but there's still a sort of natural grit on his voice and the way that he sings and the way he delivers his music that sounds not too theatrical, but going towards that line of things. I'm just looking at a little bit of live footage and the sitar playing there. It's so good. Like, this is all really good, you know? And it was unexpected. It's kind of like how the flute is brought in, and of course I clicked where the flute comes in. But it's kind of like how the flute comes in, like, it's like, oh, that's cool. And then, like, it starts playing, like, that's not only cool, that's good. Yeah, that's good. And the ending. Beautiful. A little bit of mellotron in there. I believe a little bit of organ in there. The drumming, very sparse, jazz inspired. I like how in this section at the ending, the guitar just keeps on picking at those same notes. And then around it, all the other instruments surround it. It's just very beautiful, just very beautifully done. It's not my favorite song ever. That still goes to Firth of Fifth, but it's really good, and I would definitely listen to it. The lyrics, I didn't talk about them at all. I talked about the very beginning of it, which I already talked about, so I'll ignore that. Citizens of hope and glory, time goes by, it's the time of your life. Easy now, sit you down. Chewing through your wimpy dreams, they eat without a sound, digesting England digesting England by the pound. At first, I thought it was like someone else, like maybe another country or something, another, I don't know, eating them, like eating England. But it seems like England's eating itself, according to the song, because it's still talking about the English citizens in that verse. So, and kind of what I see like from the notes as well, it's talking about like the apathy of the country at the time, or at least what he feels. You play the hobby horse, I'll play the fool, we'll tease the bull. Ringing around, diddle loud, loud diddle round. Follow on with a twist of the world we go. Follow on till the gold is gold. Follow on till the gold is cold. So while there's a lot of references that I'll admit to not understanding, I'm basically getting the idea that at the time Peter felt, or the band felt, that England was perhaps losing itself due to itself and due to its own apathy. I don't know in which political relations or in culture or in what facet of English culture and times. I don't know. I might need a little more information on the actual historical background on this one. But either way, it's a great song. You guys, let me know what you think of this song. You can join me on Twitter. You can join me in the comments down below. I hope that you have an amazing, amazing night. I hope that you guys... I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. It means a lot.